So in understanding the interface of Canva, I'm going to show you the basic parts and do some touches on it, and then you practice for yourself. First of all, the first part you should know is the home button. Whatever you are working on and then you want to come back to this interface like this, you click on home. Then if you are on this page and you want to see your project, all the works you've been doing, you click on project, the one next to it. So when you click on project, you see all the works you've been doing here. So you can be scrolling them, check all your works that you've been doing. So now I want to go back to the other page. I click on home. Then the next is this icon here is to add, to create a design. You click on that. You want to customize page, you customize the size of the work you want to do. You do this. You want to upload anything, you upload here. Is it a YouTube thumbnail you want to do? Is it a PowerPoint presentation? Is it a video you want to edit? Or all of these are here. When you scroll, you see other things that you can do using Canva. So these are the different things you can do. If it's banner, landscape, if it's brochure, you want to do anything at all you want to do, you can all do them here. You can as well see templates that you can choose to work with at any time. At any time, templates that you can use to work with at any time. So these are the interface. You can see my picture, the one of Tinubu, the one I removed the background, showing me one of the pictures I can upload. Maybe I just finished uploading it will display so that if I want to just put it on in my page to edit, I can quickly do that. So that's for this icon plus. Next is templates. The template I showed you just now. You can as well click on template to take you directly to templates. Entirely different things. The ones that other people have worked on are for you to use. You can see other templates. You can see different templates the way I showed you earlier on the other part. So you have to keep on waiting for it to continue loading. So educational posters, you have an educational poster. You come to educational posters, choose the type you want. You choose the different types you want. After that, you go to education. I am using educational version, which has privilege for me to get everything in the professional version. I don't have to pay even 5 naira. So that's why I said you can get the professional version if you register as an educator, and then they will ask you to upload your appointment letter, the name of your school, and the location. So basically, that's all. Now, if for instance I go back home and I want to make an edition, I want to create something. Let's say I want to create a quote. Let me click on quote. So I want to create a quote by our dear President Bola Ahmed Tinubu. I click on motivational quote. So I will see different types here, and then I will choose one. So I want to put one that I want his picture to be there. So let me pick a suitable one. Let me use this. So it has loaded, which I can do my editing now. Whatever you touch is what you can edit. You can see this color here, you can edit it. The background is with the picture, so you can't edit it. So let's go into it. I want to remove this www whatever and put his own quote. Allow the poor breathe, and I leave it this way. I would like to increase the size, so I come down here. Now coming down here, let me show you the other interface of whatever we have here. First of all, we have design. When you click on design, this design here, it will show you other quotes based on what you are working on. You understand? Another design, if it's logo, whatever, it will show you here. But that's not what I want to do. If you click on elements, if I want to add anything now to that design, element has to do with maybe clip art, small designs I want to add. If I want to add Facebook logo, I want to add YouTube logo, I want to add Instagram logo, whatever it is, I add them. So now, if it shapes, when I click on see all, it will show me lines, it will show me shapes. I want to add anything at all. If maybe I want to add badge, I want to add aeroplane, I want to add anything, you can see what I can add here. These are the shapes. But if I don't want to add shapes, I want to add something that is graphics. You just add style to it. If I click on all here, see all here, Eh? It show me other graphic works. So and it has recommended the ones that are similar to my design, the colors. You can see magic recommendation here. It is showing me all that are similar to what I'm working on. So I just simply use that one. So I can pick any of them. I pick this. Can you see it now? I can decide to make it smaller and keep it here. Can you see it? I will add another element again. I want to add this. Can you see? I can decide to make it smaller and keep here, and I'll stop there. The next thing is text. If you want to add text, you click on text, choose the kind of text you want. If it's not text you want to add, you go to gallery. If you want to add picture, like the Tinubu's picture I picked earlier, so I want to pick his picture. This is his picture here. I just click on his picture and then I click add to page, and that is all. Allow it to get to load, and then this is his picture. This is his picture. So let's say for instance I want the picture to be around here. You know the hand is cut, the table is there. I don't want that side to show. You can keep it this way and then reduce this, increase the size of the picture. Maybe the way the position is, I don't like it. I want to change to face the other side. I come to this part around here and scroll, and I will look for flip. Look at flip here. Look at flip here. Then I click on flip, and I click on flip horizontal to change the other side. So when I click on, I have to click on my picture first, then click horizontal. So can you see now it has changed? Let me reduce this. So I move the picture to where I want it to be. Then the quote, this quotation mark, I take it up. This line, I want to take it up too. Then this one, I take it up and I keep it at allow the pour breathe. So the other interface is brand. If there's a brand that has employed you to do any work for them, you check on the brand, you click on it, you see various brands. Or you want to even brand your work. Is it logo you want to add to something? Is it color or whatever? But people, you are not going to be conversant with them unless you are grounded well in graphic design. So if it's upload, if you have uploaded something like the picture I use for Tinubu, if I want to use it again next time, I'll just come to uploads and I'll see it there. When I click on uploads, I'll see Tinubu's picture. Can you see it there? Another picture that I've used. So if you want to use if you want to draw, if you want to draw line or something, you can see I've picked this pen. I've picked this pen now. You can use it to draw whatever you want to draw. Can you see? I pick this one, I draw whatever I want to draw. I pick the red one, I draw whatever I want to draw. On this, if it's this one, I want to erase something, I erase whatever I've done. So this one is eraser. So but that's not what we are looking at. Also, you can also change color of whatever you're working on by clicking on this red here. So if you click on the pen, if you click on this pen, it is blue. If you click on this color here, that's where you change the color. If you click on it, it will now choose your color that you want. Choose your color, and then when you write, it will give you that color that you used. So the same thing with other pens. Even the thickness, this is for the thickness. If you want it to be very thick, if you want it to be transparent, so this is where you edit it. Next is projects, which you've talked of. You've seen projects already. Then another is apps. There are other apps that are inside Canva that you might want to use, like removing of background. I can remove it from Canva, but I didn't use Canva to do it because you don't have the professional version or the educational version. So you want to create patterns, you want to create anything, generate with AI, voice over, everything you can do with Canva here. You want to fix text outline with an image, maybe the way this image is here. You want to create something like this. You can do it on Canva using other apps. So you can go down, see trending apps also. You can generate images, you can do so many things. You can create charts, photograph. You can do bulk create of so many things. You can create videos, many things at all. You can explore them at any time you want. Then the most beautiful one that I want to work on here is mockups. Mockups will be the design that I'll just practice once here and then you see what is happening. When you click on mockups, this is mockups. You know those graphic videos, somebody is doing a business, you now see their logo on a mug, on phone, or a shirt, but actually don't have the real shirt, it's just in their phone. Or you see a car with their logo on the car. You use mockups. So okay, let me use this cup as for the example. I'll use this cup for the example. When I click on the cup, it's going to load on the page. It has loaded here. So I'll allow it to load properly and display. So I click twice. So I'll have to just insert my image. So I want the cup to be here, for instance. This is not part of our work, but just showing you this. So you can have this also when you create your work. So how am I going to add picture? You quickly go to click outside the design, like these areas, all these areas. When you click outside, you scroll and then click elements. Sorry, gallery, I mean. Then you click on the picture you want to add inside. I want to see you Tinubu's picture inside. So I drag the picture and take it inside the area where the picture is supposed to be. So when it goes there, you see that it will merge with the cup. It's still loading. You can see it now. So if I want to edit it, I'll double click on the image, on that place where the Tinubu image is, and click on one of those points and drag. So but you see that it's going out of the area where it's supposed to be. So I move it again and position it properly where I want it to be. And the way it is now inside this square here like this, that's how it's going to show. When I click done, done is here. When I click done, it will now take up my edits that I've done. You can see the picture now of the cup. So this is how people put their logo of their business. This is how they put the logo of their business. So that is all